What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be talking about kind of the ultimate guide for how to start NBA 2K20 MyTEAM. So I made this video last year and we kind of have an idea from seeing the way Cash Nasty's been with the game, from reading the developer blog, what way the game in general is going to be. So I'm going to be telling you guys what you guys should do on day one, pretty much if you want to maximize gaining MT, not spending your MT, spending as little money as possible, not spending any money at all, things like that. And I'm also going to discuss just what I'm going to be doing and other alternatives, because there's so many things. So firstly, I'm going to get this out of the way. You don't have to do specifically what I say in this video. This is my team. Everyone has a different way of going about this game mode. I like to do one thing, other people like to do other things, and that's just the way it is. So, first of all, if we are looking purely at gaining MT, gaining cards as quickly as possible, what I would suggest you guys to do is focus on one game mode. So, if I were you guys, I would focus on one of either Domination, TTO, or offline triple threat. One of those game modes I would kind of put a focus on. Obviously, if for enjoyment reasons you want to play them all, try them all out, go for it. Who am I to say not to? But if you want to make the most MT, I would say focus on one of them. If you're looking at triple threat offline, that looks like it could be one of the most rewarding game modes. You get a decent amount of tokens, and those token rewards are going to come to good players. You also will end up at, I think it's 50 wins. I think, is it a Gerald Green Emerald? Then at 50 wins, you get a Ruby Darius Miles, which 50 wins might seem like a lot, but it is about 4 or 5 hours worth of playing. So it's not actually the longest thing in the world. So yeah, I wouldn't mind focusing on that one. A lot of people are going to focus on that one, but I'll probably do a little bit of everything. I'll probably go against what I say, but let's be real, I'm going to spend a significant amount of money on this game, and if you guys don't want to, you don't have to. Trust me. I'm going to do it for content. I would not advise anyone to spend money, but again, if you want to do it, don't, but I would not advise it. So yeah, focusing on one thing is going to help with your rewards, because the more of any specific game mode you play, the better the rewards are. So if you can get onto the Historic Domination, which I think you only need 33 stars to do, so that's 11 normal Domination games you can get onto Historic. You can do that in a couple of days, or if you want to really grind the game, you can do that in a day. Then that's when you start to get your big rewards, and you can start to build your team. And also, I would advise you guys to unlock the auction house as soon as possible. For anyone that has the Legend Edition, it's pretty much, you can just do that straight away. Like, there's no strategy needed, but there is for people that did just pre-order normal edition. I will make a video about the quickest way to unlock the auction house, and this is actually, like, this isn't my method. A Twitter account had their own method, but I will go over that in detail, link that Twitter account in one of my next videos. But yeah, so you don't need the Legend Edition. While it's definitely an advantage to start off with 50k MT, it's definitely an advantage to start with 100k VC, it is not needed. But if you do end up buying the Legend Edition, trust me on this one, do not waste your MT on players. And I know you guys might be thinking, oh, I really want my Kristaps Porzingis, I really want LeBron James, Russell Westbrook. Those are cards that hemorrhage in value so quickly. So quickly. Like, I think, was it by Christmas? Giannis was like 4k MT. And he started off at 50, 60k MT. I think I sold my Kevin Durant for like 75k MT. Like, I was selling these amethysts for like 60, 70k MT, because everyone starts off with the 50k MT. And everyone goes in with the strategy of, I want the best team as soon as possible. Cards that should be 3k MT, because everyone has 50k MT, suddenly are bumped up to maybe 7, 8k MT. Because when everyone has MT, it just leads to inflation. Just like when everyone has money in real life, prices of things get more expensive. It's just the way things are. It's just simple economics. So what I would advise you guys to do, if you guys do get the Legend Edition, is sit on the MT. Sit on the MT. Because the one thing is that MT value always goes up. So 50,000 MT can get you a lot more in December than it can in September. 50,000 MT, the longer you have MT, the more you can get out of that MT, the better players you can get with that MT. However, day one, a squad that you will assemble for your full 50k, the best possible squad day one will only be slightly better than a team that you can assemble for free. And I'm going to talk about the reason for that now. And also, I forgot to mention earlier, when I say stick to one thing, you can go and complete all the Spotlight Dwayne Wade challenges. That could be really interesting. You pick up a bunch of cards, you get a diamond Alonzo Mourning, and by the end of it, you'll probably have the Dwayne Wade, which I think goes up to a diamond. And you'll probably have that card up to Ruby or Amethyst at least by the end of those 17 games. So, honestly, that mightn't be a bad idea. But yeah, that's a little bit off topic. I just forgot to mention that earlier on in the video. But yeah, so one thing is, what you need to focus on is the initial token rewards. And I don't mean like locking in sets to get to the Amethyst board, to get to the Ruby board, because just like last year, the Ruby board was alright. Like, Mitch Richmond was alright, Isaiah Ryder was alright, a few of them were okay, Scottie Pippen was okay, but where you really saw value was in the Emerald and the Sapphire ones of those token rewards. And you guys know for a fact there is going to be serious value in those two tiers next year. Or, not next year, next week at this stage. So we all know about Rafe LaFrance. We all know he's the one of the Sapphires. He will be the best center in the game day one. Trust me, he will be better than the Alonzo Mourning Diamond. Work up to the Sapphire tier as soon as possible. Play your TTO, play just triple threat offline, get your tokens together, and get those 30 tokens needed for the Emerald tier, which can be very easily done in a day. That can very easily be done in a day, even on day one. And by 2 or 3 days, if you can get up to that Sapphire tier, those are the type of cards. Like, those cards will be better than base Amethyst. Trust me, they will be, maybe not better, they'll be as good as base Amethyst. So, the likes of Rafe LaFrance are going to be insane. When you look at the Emerald tier, you got Bob Surf, his animations are good. You've got Jason Richardson for 3 tokens, who is going to be a beast. You've got J.R. Ryder for 3 tokens, going to be a beast. You've got Zhou Qi, who may be one of the best centers in the game day one. An unbelievable shot blocker, great dunker. Token rewards are where you guys need to put the focus on. That day one, trust me, like, if you look back on day one in 2K19, all of those Amethysts that people were spending 70, 80k on were almost worthless. And looking back on it right now, most people would take an Emerald Mo Peterson over nearly all the base Amethysts except maybe Giannis. Nearly anyone would take a Jared Jeffries over pretty much all of them except for Giannis again. Those cards had so much more value than those base Amethysts, and it's only kind of looking back on it at the end of the year, there's going to be hype. There's going to be hype for normal players, going to be hype for those type of cards straight away. But trust me, do not waste your MT and focus on the token rewards, because that's where you're going to get your value. Because those tokens become less and less valuable. Those token rewards, 3 tokens is less valuable in December than 3 tokens is at the start of the year. However, 50k MT is way more valuable in December than it is the start of the year. Maybe not monetary value, but in-game currency value. So one of them depreciates, one of them becomes more valuable. So get rid of what depreciates. Get rid of what's not going to increase in value. So get rid of those tokens, spend your money on tokens, and get as good a team as possible, because you don't need those beastly cards. You just need some solid token rewards. You guys need 5 shooters, pick and pop. I don't care if with position locks, the meta is going to be pick and pop. The meta is going to be 5 shooters, 5 out, spread the floor, because it's 2K. We all know there is no way to stop that. And yeah, I'm going on to my last point right here, and with all these tip videos and all the tip videos other people are making, all the future videos I'll make before release, because let's be real, it's a week, I'll probably make 3 or 4 more of these. But all I'm going to say, and it's the most important thing I'm going to say in this video, is have fun with the game mode. Have fun. Don't feel like it's like you need to put money into it. If you guys are struggling a little bit online, just play offline. Build your team. Pick your favorite players if you want to. Pick the cheesiest players if you want to. Find ways to exploit the game if you want to. Run with a traditional game. Run plays. 5 out, cheese. Do whatever you want, but just have fun with the game mode. Don't let anything I say, don't let anything any YouTuber says completely change how you're going to play, what you guys want to do. Because at the end of the day, these are just suggestions. These are just what I do. These are just tips if you guys are completely lost, completely new to the game mode, or have no idea what to do. But at the same time, that might be a little bit of an advantage, not going in completely blind. So you guys can try out different things, try out what you like, find out different things about the game, and that's the best thing about this game mode. It's the reason why I've been drawn to these type of game modes rather than other things like Park since the early days of FIFA Ultimate Team. And I literally never spent a cent on any Ultimate Team type game mode for about 6 years. I had more fun playing this game mode than anything else in video games. So the most important thing is something that a lot of people seem to kind of forget about. The most important thing is that you have fun and do what you enjoy in the mode. You don't like grinding, don't grind. You'll be fine. If you don't like playing offline, don't play offline. Sure, you might miss out on a couple of cards, but if you're miserable to get those cards, what difference does it make? But anyway, yep, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.